After you finish this whole video, you are not going to need no more advice on how to maintain your semen retention streak, because I'm going to give you all the information you need right here, right now. So stay tuned. Tip number one, we all have our own personal reasons why we decided to start this journey in the first place. Do not let that fire die by continuously reminding yourself why you started off with a full head of steam in the first place. Some of us started this journey out because we knew on the other side of this addiction was our best self. On the other side of this addiction was our God-given purpose, our kingdom work, our kingdom responsibilities that we won't be able to be blessed with if we can't govern ourselves. How are we going to govern the responsibilities that God is trying to give us if we can't govern ourselves in self-control and in self-discipline? Some of us started this journey because we realized on the other side of this addiction was our virtuous wife that we want to get to. And we got to be our best selves for this virtuous woman that we want to be, lead into the direction that God is ordaining for us to go to. So yeah, continuously remind yourself why you started off in the first place, adopt that mindset, and maintain that attitude. That's number one. Let's get into number two. Tip number two, persevere longer than you did last time. Challenge yourself to persevere longer than you did last time. Say you go a week without sex. That's your PR. That's your personal best. Now beat that. Let's see if you could go 2 weeks. After you go 2 weeks, let's see if you go a month. After you go a month, okay, you got that month down. Let's do it again. 2 months in a row. Say you fall after 2 months. Let's keep going. See how far you can take it. And one day you're going to realize falling is a choice. You choose to fall and you don't have to. You're going to get tired of falling. One day you're going to get so far down the line that you might not even keep track no more. I really don't keep track. I just go based. I remember the last time I had sex was the day before Thanksgiving. So it's easy to just be like, calculate, okay, it's been 10 months. But last time I masturbated, I just said, this is going to be my last time and that's it. I just know it's been 3 years. I don't know the exact date. Shoot, that's it. I'm done. I'm looking forward. One day it's gonna be so long that you're not even gonna care to keep track no more, because you're gonna be used to just being your new self, a you that doesn't give in to sexual temptation. That's number two, man. Persevere longer than you did the last time. Challenge yourself to do so. Number three, in times of heavy temptation, it don't even got to be in times in heavy temptation. You can do this whenever you want, but seek God's understanding. Understand why he says it's wrong to have sex before marriage. Understand how it's messing with your body. Understand why masturbation and porn is wrong for your spiritual development, how it delays your walk. Understand more about soul ties. It'll eventually motivate you to not go that way. You see what I'm saying? God's wisdom is going to literally change you if you adopt his mindset. His understanding is going to be your foundation on why you don't go that way in the first place, why you're not even looking that way. Understand that everything God tells us to stay away from has a purpose behind why he said it. He's not a stern God that'll tell you not to do something just to say it out of his power, just because he could command you to do it and expect you not to. It's because out of his love, he wants to protect you from something. So understand that all sins, all things that we're commanded to stay away from, either hurt yourself, hurt others, or hurt your relationship with God. So in your sin that you feel like it'd be harder for you to stay away from, seeking his understanding on why he will want you to stay away from it will help you tremendously. Let's get into number three or number four. I don't know. Tip number four, add fasting to your schedule. Add fasting to your lifestyle. The purpose of fasting is to strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind over the urges of your flesh. Because sometimes our flesh, it be so strong sometimes because we feed it so much. We give it so much power over our spirit. You either feed your flesh or you feed your spirit. When you eat food, you're feeding your flesh. When you read the Bible, you're feeding your spirit. When you seek God's wisdom, you're feeding your spirit. You can't feed the flesh and the spirit at the same time. When you're watching TV, you're feeding your flesh. So understand, whatever you feed more is going to have more power over you. If you fast and weaken your flesh, you fast for how long you fast, bro? Say it's 3 days. After that 3 days, bro, you're just going to be so grateful to get some food in your mouth. And your flesh is going to be so weak. Masturbate, watch porn. I'm content with this food. I've been telling my flesh no 3 days straight. Why? And also when you fast, bro, it's not just abstaining from food. It's also abstaining from food to be able to feed your spirit more often. So imagine how strong your spirit and mind is going to be over your flesh after you fast, bro. Whenever your flesh is strong, when it feels a little too strong, bro, fast. Just fast. Challenge yourself to fast. You might fail. Fast again. You're continuously punishing your flesh. You're continuously showing your flesh who's the boss, the spirit. And that's a big thing to do in this journey, bro. Maintain that spiritual governance over your flesh. Number 5, let's get into it. Understand and continuously remind yourself that you are in spiritual warfare. It's a Bible verse that I'm going to put up that says we don't war against flesh and blood. We war against principalities, evil spirits, dark spirits in the high places. You are battling against evil spirits that want to keep you enslaved to your sin. They want you to be a home for their spirit. They want to live in you. That's how bad they want you so bad. They want you to stay in your sin so bad. They want you to be their eternal slave in the afterlife. This is how you got to look at it. You got to look at it as they are literal demons that are trying to influence me to sin for their benefit. And you are not nobody's boy toy. You are not finna give in to no evil spirit. You got God. What do you look like bowing down to an evil spirit? You got God. Remember that you are a warrior, a spiritual warrior. Keep your shield up. Maintain that armor, bro. And when you fall, because you are in literal war, you may fall. You are just a mere human that needs to depend on God for strength. When you fall, if you do fall, get back up and keep walking. Dust it off. Yeah, you fell, but guess what? You back up. You ain't give up. You ain't sending that pity. You got back up and you giving them more to deal with. You still throwing them hands. And one day they gonna flee. One day they gonna flee. One day you're not gonna have to resist as much temptation no more. Because you overcame, you overcome. That's who you are. So yeah. Remember you are in spiritual warfare, and remember that you are going to need God's help. You are going to need God's strength. You are going to need his understanding and wisdom. You are going to need his spirit on your side, refueling you, re-encouraging you, picking you up, uplifting you, motivating you. You are going to need God because you are not just fighting yourself. You are fighting demons. Okay? The biggest thing that motivates me to stay on this journey, bro, is number 1, I dealt too much with these evil spirits, bro. They disgust me. I would do anything it takes to stay away from them, not do things that attach myself to them, bro. I hate them things. They're literally disgusting. And to think about that there's literally people that live with these evil spirits within them is disgusting, bro. These evil spirits are disgusting. Then number 2, bro, when I did give in to sex those times, the temptation after was stronger. It's like I fueled the fire. I gave the fire more fuel to burn within me to make me urge for it. So that's the thing that keeps me motivated. If you like this video, like it and subscribe and share if you're inspired to. Most importantly, don't let nobody stop you from having a great day. Amen.